Welcome back. We're so pleased to shine the spotlight today on the Quincy Lodge of Elks. And to do that, we welcome to the program the Exalted ruler, James Quigg. Also, an Elk State Representative, Bruce Ayers, has stopped by. So, gentlemen, thank you very much.
Nice to be here, Joe.
Great to have you both here.
Pleasure.
Really appreciate it. Bruce, maybe we can start with you, if that's all right. You are such a staunch advocate for the Elks. Been a long-time member, and your dad before you, I know.
Yes, and thank you for the opportunity here again today, Joe. You know, I think what originally interested me in the Elks was just, how much they give back to the community. As an elected official, you're out and about, and I continually hear the work they do for the veterans, the seniors, the kids throughout the city of Quincy. It's such a great organization. They're constantly giving back. Their members volunteer their time for the betterment of others. So 30 years ago, when my dad asked my brother Chuck to get involved with the Elks, we at that time we didn't know much about it. And it was probably one of the best things we did. Got to meet a lot of great people that want to get involved and help out in the community. They have a big impact in the city of Quincy.
Yeah, the thing that impressed me most that I didn't know about the Elks was that here in Quincy alone, there are about 1,200 members. That's huge.
It is.
It is huge. And at a time, I think, when maybe membership in these types of volunteer organizations, maybe not waning, but is maybe not increasing as much as some would like to see. But to have that much activity and that much commitment and dedication to the Elks is quite a statement.
It is, and it's nice to have the Exalted ruler with us here today. One observation that I've seen is, the Elks, like we said, gives back to the community, and people give up their time, and the officers like Exalted ruler Quigg, go above and beyond, because they're responsible for running the Elks,
right.
Making sure that all the chairmen with all the different activities are in place, and he just puts a tremendous amount of hard work into it.
Absolutely. So, Mr. Quigg, if you can talk to us first of all a little bit about the Elks' mission, I suppose, and their goal and who they are.
The primary mission of the Elks is for the veterans. As long as there's a veteran, they'll never be alone or forgotten. That's what initially got me interested in the Elks.
And you're a veteran yourself, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And from that, I started learning into the other programs, from the veterans fishing trips, the veterans dinners, the senior dinners that we hold for the seniors in our community. We go into the scholarships programs that we have, and Bruce is actually the chairman, speaking of chairman.
Oh, okay.
He's the chairman for the scholarship committee. And there's just a tremendous amount of resources out there that we give into the community through everything from our local lodge all the way through the national level. And the Elks National Foundation helps provide that. We've done quite a bit as far as the kids with the hoop shoots, the soccer shoots. We go into the Easter parties, the Christmas basket, where we get requests for donations of Christmas dinners. And the Sunday before Christmas, we all meet up and deliver. This year was almost 100 baskets into the community to needy families.
Yes. And all these things that you're mentioning, you do quietly and unassumingly, without calling a great deal of attention to yourselves, but make a tremendous impact on the lives of folks that you're assisting, certainly.
Well, it's a matter of, one of the mottos we had was, last year was our main motto was Elks Care, Elks Share. And paying it forward into the community and being able to provide services into the community, which in turn helps the community get stronger, which will help them pay it forward from there.
And the Quincy Lodge of Elks has a tremendous history. It's over 100 years old. Is it
1907.
Yeah.
We originally got our charter.
For folks who aren't aware, where is the Quincy Lodge of Elks? So where do you get together, and when are your meetings?
Our meetings are the second and fourth Tuesday, 7 p.m. It's open to members of all Elks. It's located at 333 Quarry Street in Quincy, at the top of Quarry Hill.
Yes, beautiful vista up there for sure.
Beautiful vista. We overlook the Blue Hills and Granite Links Golf Course.
Right.
some of the best sunsets in the area.
How does one become an elk, Mr. Quigg? How does that process happen?
Usually there's a couple of ways to do it, is if you know somebody in the lodge or in one of any of the lodges, they can sponsor you. You can also go on to elks.org, and there's membership information there. It also goes into a lot greater depth as to how we started and what we've grown to become. As far as one of the things is, we're the second largest scholarship awarder in the country.
Yeah,
second only to the U.S. government.
Right. Yeah, you were telling me this morning over $8 million.
$8.5 million the Elks National Foundation gave out last year in scholarships.
Incredible. And shifting the focus also to more vocational programs as well.
We also have vocational program scholarships, as well as nursing scholarships, as well as the academic scholarships.
Right.
And those go anywhere from a lodge level, a district level, state level, and then national level. So
Yeah.
there's different programs out there.
You know, it might be a good point, Joe, to let some of the viewers know that currently we're in the middle of collecting scholarship applications for the Quincy Lodge of Elks. The deadline's coming up next month,
Oh, okay.
March 15th. So if someone would like some more information, certainly encourage them to contact me at 617-472-9877. We'll mail them out an application with the criteria and answer any questions they have. But, you know, the scholarships, as Jim alluded to, is just another small part of giving back to the community.
Yeah.
Each year, on an average, the Elks gives out about 25 scholarships and spends thousands of dollars on our high school seniors. On top of that, the dictionary program
Yes.
that they offer the schools,
Yeah.
it's just, they're constantly giving back, whether it's the scholarships or the dictionary. In the lodge itself, you know, we certainly encourage people to come up, see the lodge, meet some of the members, check out the beautiful facility. They have a great function room, the Terrell room, that people might want to see as they start to think about weddings in the spring.
Sure.
They have
Yeah,
a function room
graduation parties,
downstairs.
perhaps, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
It's a great option. There's a lot of beautiful things at the Elks, beautiful rooms.
A couple of things that are the more popular programs that folks might not be aware that the Elks are behind here in Quincy is the Harvey's Saltwater Fishing Tournament that the Elks is heavily involved with every year for veterans.
Last year, over half the boats that took the veterans out were Quincy Elks members.
Right. And I know that takes a tremendous amount of planning and coordination to get the veterans from their various VA hospitals down here to Quincy and then get them back again safely.
Yeah.
There's some health issues that have to be addressed, certainly. So
Health, transportation, as well as logistics, trying to get them onto the boat safely.
Yeah.
To get them to be comfortable for the day on
Right.
the boat.
Right.
And then to get them back onto shore.
And have a good time, right? At the same time. And then, of course, here in Quincy, the Flag Day ceremony the Elks are heavily involved with.
Flag Day ceremonies comes up in the week of Flag Day in June, and we're actually currently in the process of getting the permits to build a flag disposal site where we'll be able to properly dispose of unserviceable flags.
Yes, very important, absolutely. What would you say, Mr. Quigg, for you has been the most rewarding experience being a Quincy Elk?
Quincy Elk, going back, the first program that I helped with was the Christmas baskets. And to sit there and you start to realize, you know, when you're starting to get down on yourself, and you know, my life's not going according to plan, and then you go out and you deliver these baskets to the needy families, and it puts your life in a whole another perspective.
Yeah.
And it's a great motivation.
How about for you, Bruce, as yours as an Elk?
You know, I think Jim said it nice. You know, it's just it's gratifying helping people in need and you know, giving them a chance to kind of bounce back. And I certainly encourage people to check out the Elks online or the social media, or welcome up to the club just to check out some of the facilities and the programs. And they don't necessarily have to get involved either. They can just come up, become a member. You know, they have great meat raffles on the weekend. It's great to go up there and just watch the game and talk to some of the members.
So there is the social aspect.
It's a great one.
Certainly as well, yeah. Best way to do that, again, elks.org, right through the website.
Elks.org,
Yeah.
or you can contact the lodge directly at Quincy Elks at comcast.net,
Very good.
and that will get you right in touch with, right directly to the secretary of the lodge.
Great. Gentlemen, thank you both. Really appreciate the opportunity to talk to you, and thanks Bruce, for arranging the interview. Really appreciate it.
Sure. Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Joe.